Well, it finally arrived. Geek Gear did tell me that it was going to be late. The reason Geek Gear have been late is because there's been an item issue, but I think the issues have been solved, and now we're going to find out what was supposed to be in July's Geek Gear unboxing. Hey guys, welcome to the Kim Wright YouTube channel. Apologies for being so tired, I've just come back from work. But upon coming back from work, I discovered this. Now I do have to admit, I did open it because I wanted to know if this was August's edition, so this month's, or whether it was July's edition. As I explained in the intro, Geek Gear did inform me that July's was going to be a little late. They had an issue with one of their items not arriving on time. They had everything packed. It was just that one item that needed to be put in the boxes before they could be sailed off. So now the item has been shipped off. We're now going to find out. I'm going to see if I can try and guess which item it was. It was a bit late. But let's get to opening our little box. Oh, this is kind of cool. Oh, wow. This is pretty awesome. So, I think everyone recognises what this is. This is the night bus. It kind of looks 3D, particularly with the drawing-like style on the back. The buildings behind look like it's designer drawings from animation. And then you can see the bus driving out, which is pretty cool. I'm loving this. You might see me wearing this tomorrow. I think it's really, really cool. Oh, wow, this is awesome. This is awesome. I'm loving it. Oh, please don't tell me this is broken. No, I think we're okay. Okay, so now we can play a little bit more of the chess game. This is the white pawn. So in chess you get the black pawn and you get the white pawn. And we already have the black pawn. So now we can play a little bit more with our dear white pawn. As you can see, it's got details of the shield. It's got quite nice detail on the face and the arms as well. And check the detail on this is just brilliant. You've got the gold mixed with the white. It's just so brilliant. And the chainmail looks absolutely awesome. This is incredible. I never expected this much detail on it. Considering the black one had very little detail on it, that has so much detail. It's just amazing. Okay, is this tape? Looks like tape. It is tape. Oh, wow. And the different types of tape as well. So you've got one of the tapes that has got little sweets on it. So you've got the chocolate frog, you've got the every flavour jelly beans, you've got the gumdrops, and I'm not sure what the chocolate is, but then you've got the cupcake as well, which is absolutely awesome. That is cool. I might use this at some point. I'm not sure what to use it for, but I do want to use it at some point because I think that's so cool. We already have some tape already because when I did the advent calendar, we were getting tape. So we'll have to see what we get. This is incredible. This is a stained glass picture, but it's of the mermaids on the top. Apologies for my light. So you've got the mermaids but this looks so stained glass window. I think this is the stained glass window that was inside the prefect's chambers, the prefect's bathroom, that Harry had to go in to find out about the Goblet of Fire, which is just cool. And then you've got a reference to Chamber of Secrets, because when Hagrid is being taken away, spoiler alert, he finds the last thing that he says out loud, you think it's kind of ironic, but he is saying it's Ron and Harry who's hiding under the cloak. Follow the spiders. And you've got follow the spiders written on the side. And you've got spiders along the tape as well. This is just so cool. I'm trying to think of what I can use it for. When it was packed, it was piled like that, which I think is just absolute awesome. That is pretty cool. Oh, I know this reference. So this is the monthly pin. This is the monthly pin that we get. And straight away I recognise the reference. Sometimes I struggle with the references, but this one I definitely recognise. It's a potions bottle with the phrase at the bottom, which I'll read to you. Fame isn't everything. Now this is a quote from Severus Snape when on the first potions lesson that Harry has. It's basically Snape is scoffing the fact that even though Harry Potter is really famous, because he's lived in the Muggle world and he's only just learnt that he's a wizard, that he doesn't know anything about basic knowledge of wizardry and particularly potions. So he makes a snide comment saying, being the most famous wizard in the world isn't the greatest thing in the world when you don't know anything. It could have been a slight hint to Snape doubting the fact that Harry is supposed to be the chosen one, considering he's gone from knowing absolutely nothing, which I think is a wonderful thing with character development, because you've got a raw material to work on. If Harry had been in a wizarding world and he'd gone to school and he knew everything about the wizarding world, there isn't really that much in the way of development on the character. But because he has no idea about the wizarding world, it allows him to learn through progress rather than learn through skill, which is one of the key things that I think is needed for Harry Potter. I think so. I've been wrong in the past. So it's actually been quite a while since we've actually received a poster. Oh, it's Fawkes. Wizarding World characters. Oh, wow. So we all know who Fawkes is. Fawkes is the phoenix that is owned by Dumbledore. It's meant to be the family bird, which we learn later from Fantastic Beasts. And then Fawkes helps Harry numerous of times, both in the Chamber of Secrets. He helps Dumbledore escape in Order of the Phoenix. And then I think Fawkes helps again in Deathly Hallows, but I can't remember. I think he was in the main battle. It would have been kind of cool, unusual, but it would have been kind of cool to have had Harry inherit Fawkes, considering he's meant to be... the fact that he was able to pull the Godric Gryffindor sword out of the sorting hat. It would have been quite cool to be able to have Fawkes also be his. But I could see the differences, considering she was going down the route of the Fawkes only being with the Dumbledores. it then would have been quite awkward to explain why Fawkes would have wanted to be with Harry. Unless Dumbledore ordered it, but who knows. Like I said, I'm tired, so I'm probably rambling a little bit. Oh, wow! I'm wondering if this is the item in question that was so difficult to get to Geek Gear, considering it was on the very top as well, so they would literally have gone boom, off, boom, off, boom, off. But it is, if I can get it out, which I doubt, it's probably going to be way tight. There we go. So, this is in the style of Felix Felicio. Oh, okay. Felix Felicius. And this is, if I remember my Harry Potter correctly, this is the bottle that Harry gets holding the luck charm, which he pretends to put in Ron's cup of tea, and then again is used again in Order of the Phoenix, which I think is well cool. But it is, in actual fact, a pen, which is awesome. That is cool. And the thing that I love about this is, I don't know if you can see it in this light, but it is in fact liquid inside. Now this is meant to be black ink and this is grey, so I don't think that this is linked, but this is, I'd love to know how stuff like this is made. It's just absolutely brilliant. Well, I've got the pen I need for the Christmas cards, and I happen to have quite a lot of pencil cases that need filling up, which is going to get filled up later today. This is an awesome box. Okay, so recently we've actually got lucky with the scratch cards, except yet again I've got no coin, so, and my nails are in nowhere near sharp. If I could just get okay, I think it's another win. Don't have a coin, don't have a coin, don't have a coin yet again. One sec. Okay, so the win, I can't show you the code, because you guys might take it. I've got 10% off my next renewal, and it's got the code underneath. So that's 3 renewals I've got, considering I was getting no win, no win, no win, no win, no win. 3 times in a row, I've actually won, which is awesome. Can I find the other codes, though? I have no idea where they are. So, I've got to... Oh, look, there they are. I've got to contact Geek Gear, because it says I've got to email support at Geek Gear to claim the prize. Don't know if I'm too late for the others, because there's no expiry date on any of these. But we'll leave that to Geek Gear to sort out themselves. Absolutely appreciate what Geek Gear have done. So, let's do a roll call real quick, and then I'll go through which box I think is absolutely brilliant. And then I want to tell you about what happened on Sunday, which I think will be very interesting. So, we have the Wizardry Rescue Bus, also known as the Night Bus t-shirt, which I will definitely be wearing tomorrow. Licensed and exclusive Fawkes prints, which is our little poster here. Wizardry white chess piece. I think that's the pawn piece, if I remember rightly. Wizardry washi tapes ×3, which is our dear 3 tapes here. Licensed and exclusive Felix Felicis pen, which is our dear pen here. An exclusive monthly pin, the Fame Isn't Everything pin, which is a quote from Severus Snape. That is pretty awesome, and I'm really enjoying it. I was worried that it wouldn't be worth the wait, but it is worth the wait. I think give it a couple of months and I'll be able to actually play a chess game with you. You might get during Christmas the update on how many chess pieces I actually have. I know I've got at least most of the black pieces, not that many of the white pieces. I think I've only got the knight, the pawn, and the knight of the white pieces, and the rest are black pieces. I don't think I've got the rook yet. I think I've only got the bishop, the queen, the king. Oh, where have I got the queen? The bishop, the king. I know I've got the bishop, the king, and I've got the pawn, and a black knight, I think, if I remember rightly. And then of the white pieces, I've only got the knight and now the pawn. So with this collection carrying on, I'll have enough maybe to play a little game, maybe not. But if anything, I can actually use them to sort of visualize a kind of magic chess almost out of it. Maybe an unfair play game of chess. So Sunday, I kind of had to get these videos scheduled as much as I could because I was going out on Sunday. And then Monday is Max's PSVR's birthday. So most of my attention was dedicated to that. So recently my mom sent me a message through text asking me if I was available on the Sunday, which I was. I don't work Sundays. She then informed me that I was staying over on Saturday, so obviously I couldn't do any editing on Saturday, which was fine. And very slowly the details started coming out. So she told me that I have to make sure that I'm in clothes that I'm happy to get dirty. Not quite sure what that meant at the time. She then informed me that we were going to get on the train, which later turned out to be Victoria Station, at 9 o'clock in the morning, which probably explains why she wanted me to stay over. And then recently, she's informed me that I'm going to need a packed lunch, which I'm going to need to sort out. And interestingly, she's also mentioned that I'm going to need a whistle. So my first thought was, is she sending me to boot camp? But you'll find out in part 2 exactly what happened on Sunday. Until then, stay safe, stay well, keep the magic in your fingertips. I've got to find room for this stuff now because my box is getting kind of full. But in the meantime, I'll see you again real soon. Bye for now.